Hey, and welcome to Vivisection, map 5 of No Rest for the Living. So you can see this opening room has a few external windows we can look out on. Those are areas we can actually get to, but we can't get to all of them right now. So what I'm doing here, I'm rushing over that line dev there, where that mancubus was, because it lets us get outside here. And it lets us grab a chain gun right at the start of the level. This soul sphere here as well, very useful. So the intention here is to try and cause infighting. There's a lot of mid-tier enemies here who are going to be coming into these corridors, and this level has a lot of tight spaces with a lot of enemies, so the less ammo we have to expend ourselves, the better. So we're going to pick up that rocket ammo there and the shotgun shells, take out these imps here, and we're going to kind of wander through here. Now, I'm going to make no secret of this. This is probably my favourite level in this map pack. It's a very dense level. There's a lot going on. The level kind of opens up. It's kind of like an onion as you progress through it. You can see there's an armor out there. We'll be getting to that soon. But as you can see, there's a lot of enemies in this level. There's a lot of potential for infighting as well. So you've got to kind of manage these rooms as you're moving through. Make sure that you're not kind of wasting the opportunities, because there isn't an infinite amount of ammo on this level. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to get rid of all these enemies outside here. Now the reason for that is because we're going to be heading out here. Excuse me, that was rude. We're actually going to be heading outside in a second, and one of the problems you'll face if you try to go outside without killing all these cacodemons is they'll all kind of cluster around the area where you come out. And that can be very dangerous because there's a few bony boys hidden outside. I also love the architecture here, like it's not boring. There's a nice little secret entrance here. We're going to take out the cacodemon and then we're going to head outside. So there's that armor we saw earlier on. The window lane has looked back in. So if we hadn't taken out all those cacodemons, this is where they would have all clustered around, and as you can see, there's some bony boys here, there's some imps, there's a lot of potential to lose a lot of health here, and as you can see, there's more cacodemons that have kind of woken up because we went down there. This is a very busy level, so you really don't want to be letting all the enemies sort of cluster up in front of you or behind you, because that's only going to hurt you in the long term, trust me. But I love how layered these ledges are here. It's not just like one flat little area. There's little steps and little ridges that you sort of move up and down on. So it always feels like you're moving around in a textured area, sort of elevating and going up and down. You can see there as well, there's more cliff faces, but bringing down the rocket launcher has brought up these Hell Knights here. Now these guys are not going to be too much trouble. I'd have preferred to have the super shotgun for this, but we won't be getting that for a little while yet in this level. But again, what I really like about No Rest for the Living is how these outdoor areas just are not dull. They're not just like flat spaces which are, you know, not detailed. There's a lot of ideas in how to make the levels look interesting. The use of shading, like over there on that cliff face, and the different levels used where the monsters are, and where there's sort of decorations just to fill out the area to make it feel a lot bigger than it actually is, because this is not a huge space. Like this area that we're in right now, very small space. Grab the berserk there. So this will trigger a trap that we'll have to deal with. Another thing I really love about No Rest for the Living is that secrets generally come with their own little sort of balances. So we've just grabbed this berserk pack and immediately we're hunted down by a bunch of imps and pinkies who are there to kind of make you use the item that you just collected. So it makes all these secrets feel really detailed, and it just makes it feel like you're actually earning your secrets. You're not just kind of wandering into them. Obviously some are like this, which are just like nice little weapon stores, but these are going to help us as we progress through the level. So the level's kind of based around that central room there, and you can kind of see that as we kind of make our way around, we're going to be seeing that room from different angles. It's kind of like we're opening it up more and more as we kind of make our way around. Going to make clever use of the rocket launcher there. and take out all the imps here. So, I don't know where this Hell Knight went. He must have gone into that central room and I didn't catch him. But it's no worries, he's not too much trouble. I could have sworn there's a secret there. Maybe I'm missing something. So I'm just going to get rid of these brawny boys. Until we get the super shotgun, dealing with these is best done with the chain gun. So you'll notice that I'm not letting all these enemies kind of build up. I'm taking them out as I see them. There's a very particular reason I'm doing that, because if we... Oh, another little trap there. As you can see, there's a lot of enemies sort of hidden in walls, hidden behind secret doors in this level. Space is very tight within this level, and the last thing I need is enemies backing up on me, sneaking up behind me and taking a cheap shot on me. It's not really what I want to be dealing with in this level. But the way this level opens with the Mancubus sort of facing you down, if you're pistol starting these levels, that's quite difficult, especially when you're faced off with a Cacodemon as well, and a Hell Knight. So, I swear there was a secret around here. I will find this secret. I know there's a secret around here. Maybe I'm just being silly. Is this it? Okay, so we'll kill the imp there. Ah, I think that might be it. Okay. So, okay, I missed the chance to grab... I think I've missed the chance to get that map there. It doesn't really matter. See what I mean about enemies sneaking up on you? You really don't want to be dealing with that. But you can definitely tell the people that made these levels understood what they were doing, and they knew how to get the most out of what they were building. They could have easily phoned this in if they really wanted to, but you can tell the people at Nerve were doing a great job here. They were on form. So more enemies are being kind of released into the level as we make our way through it. So this room's going to get quite busy. We're going to take out the Mancubus here. Oh wow, okay, so there's Barons of Hell in there, there's Hell Knights, a bunch of imps. Let's try to get rid of some of these imps. I see the imps as the bigger problem there, because they can obviously walk up pretty quickly on us and cause us pain up close. But now that we've managed to get rid of them, I can sort of shepherd all these Hell Knights and Barons down here. Okay, so we're going to take out the Baron here. So getting the super shotgun will make this level so much more easier. Although as you can see, ammo is not like super available on this level, so you've got to be really careful. Ah, there it is. I knew there was a secret in this room somewhere. Again, there's a little Cacodemon behind the door there, so you're not just given this secret, you actually kind of have to earn it. So let's take you out, and then so you can see as we head out here, we're coming out on like from a little cave here into this cliffed area, and again, it's like I said earlier, this does not look boring. It's not just like straight drops down, you know, with flat walls and such. It's actually kind of textured, and it's got detail, which I really appreciate. Now we're going to take out all these enemies over here. I think that's the one thing you can take away from this WOD. Detail is used very effectively to make these otherwise kind of mundane areas like this one seem a bit more interesting. It's nice as well that they're making use of the red texture there to kind of contrast against the browns. I'm actually going to head back out to grab that blue armor. I think we can get it from here. We can. I'm just going to have a quick nosy around. What's this do? Oh, I see. Okay, so this actually opens up the area here. I'm going to use the Berserk here because I don't want to waste ammo on these guys. Okay, so there's some rocket ammo in here. Nothing too exciting going on. So I think once we hit this switch, things are going to get really fun in this level because it's just dropped the red key. Oh, okay. Here we go. So you can see a bunch more enemies have teleported into the level here. Again, making good use of the space that we've already been through, because now we have to once again battle our way back to the red key. It's not just given to us, we have to earn this. I can understand why some people may think this is a bit too much, but for me, like, this is just a nice challenge. Ow, thanks for that, Mr. Mancubus. So, yes. Once we grab the red key, again, another bunch of enemies will come flooding in, and not just in one area either, they kind of flood the whole level here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and channel all these enemies to come down this way, so at least I can sort of take them down here. Just have to be careful here, make sure there's no enemies showing up behind me ready to cause me problems. Oh, they love the Mancubus on this level, don't they? These guys are quite dangerous in compact areas, because if they start launching their cannons at you, they can do some real damage if you haven't grabbed that blue armor, which again was hidden in a secret. So unless you're actively looking for secrets, this level will be a lot more difficult, on top of like how difficult it is anyway. Okay, just checking there's nothing behind that wall. We could go through the red door there, but we're not going to right this second. As I said, I don't want to leave any kind of enemies sort of wandering around behind me, because last thing I want is these guys chasing me to the final room and sort of causing me problems there. Grab all the ammo we can. We'll be needing this ammo for the final room that we're about to head into. So let's see if I can grab some health. Did I leave any health out here? I don't think I did. Just gonna quickly go looking for some health, because this last room isn't like super difficult, but there's a lot of enemies who can kind of catch you from the side, so making sure that I grab as much reinforcements as I can before we head in this room. Ah, there we go, that's what I wanted. Again as well, it's nice that this level's kind of designed in a circular way, so everything kind of leads into each other. You're never kind of too far from any point on the map. So this is the final kind of area. There's a bunch of Mancubus in here, and if I'm not wrong, I think there's a Baron in here somewhere. You've got the imps in the cages there around the outside of the room, who are just there to kind of chip away at my health while I'm focusing on the bigger enemies. I want to try getting rid of these Mancubus as quickly as I can. Okay, so I've just woken up a bunch more enemies. You can see there's quite a lot of enemies here. If you are foolish enough to wander in and kind of start blasting, you're not going to last very long in this area because there's just way too many enemies who can kind of chip away your health in unison. There's the Baron we were talking about. I'm going to drop down here. I know nothing's going to come from behind here. Need to be careful with my ammo here. Again, I've tried to be really careful with my ammo when playing this level, but it's difficult to kind of keep all the ammo when there's just so many enemies you've got to take down. And the game hasn't given us a plasma rifle or BFG, so we kind of have to make do with what we've got here. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this level. Now I know there's a secret around here because I remember I always used to miss this one and it used to frustrate me, so I'm just gonna quickly check to see if I can find it. So, but as you saw on the map then, this is a very sort of claustrophobic level. Lots of narrow choke points, lots of very tight corridors that you have to make your way down. Is it here? Oh, it's there. Lovely. So yeah, we don't really need these right now. But yeah, Vivisection's one of my favourite Doom 2 levels. It's very well designed. It's really fun to play through. And it's always a nice challenge. Very well designed as well. Probably my favourite level in this whole No Rest for the Living expansion. But do let me know what you think of this level. Do you think it's too difficult? Do you think it's not that great? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.